Hey, Assalamu alaikum, welcome to video 4, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about how I intend to stay fit during the month of Ramadan. Now, Ramadan, amongst other things, is actually a month not only about the abstinence of food, but a time of self-introspection. So there's definitely a big emphasis which is placed on spiritual reform through the control of our appetites. And what I'm going to be doing today is talking to you a little bit about ways in which you can actually use this month as an opportunity to develop healthier eating habits. So if you are somebody who is perhaps looking to make some changes, using Ramadan as an opportunity to do that can actually work very well in your favor. So if you are looking to make some changes into perhaps your diet in terms of the amount of salt you're currently consuming, or perhaps if you're eating too much fatty food, if you're a smoker, if you are going to be fasting, you are going to be spending an extensive period of time actually abstaining from these things. So it is a good opportunity to actually kick some of these bad habits for good, or if not, at least make some changes so which you can carry across once Ramadan is over. So what I'm going to be doing this month is I will be carrying across my fitness regime. So I will definitely still be working out this month, but what I will be doing is making some changes in terms of how and when I work out. So I will be working out, but not during the time that I'm fasting. Due to the fast this year, they are going to be quite long, and I will not be looking to work out during daylight hours. What I'll be doing is once the fast is opened and once I have done my evening prayers, so after Tarawih, I will be looking to exercise then. So that's the actual plan. I'll let you know next month how that went, but that's the actual goal this month, to actually fulfill my pre-existing fitness regime that I have, and using that as actually a way of actually helping me fulfill my spiritual goals this month. So in the morning, for Sehri or Sahur, what I will be doing is actually ensuring that I have a blend of carbohydrates, protein and essential fats. So yes, I will be having some fats because they are actually good for you, and can help you break down food and actually be quite helpful in terms of for fat loss. So things that I'll be trying to have early in the morning will be things like oats, fibrous vegetables, things that are going to help me keep myself full of energy and have enough energy to do what I need to throughout the day. So one of the shakes that I quite like to make is a smoothie blend of oats, bananas and cinnamon. Absolutely delicious. I probably will be Instagramming that at some point, so stay tuned for that, and follow my blog if you're not already, which is www.trainwithsavia.tumblr.com. What I do is I'll place usually a picture of what I'm doing throughout the day, so that's a nice plug for me there. But what I will also be doing is making sure that I hydrate myself. Is really important that I because I will be working out later in the day, and because of the length of these fasts, I have to make sure that I drink enough water to not have any adverse effects throughout the day. So if you're not already taking a vitamin supplement, I probably would take one, especially this month, just to make sure that I don't fall foul of any valuable nutrients which I'll need throughout the day. And then I'd say perhaps throughout the day, when it comes to in the evening, when it comes to iftar, what I will be eating, I will try again to have a balanced approach to what I have. So I will definitely be avoiding any fast food, any type of fatty food, and especially not having anything which is salty, because you know, you'll find again, even at Sahari time, if you have, notice I didn't make any recommendations for paratha at Sahari time, because something like fried food or food which is high in salt is going to make you thirsty, and is probably going to lead to things like having you know, heartburn, and just generally feeling really bad. And it, you know, it'll definitely affect your ability to perform your you know, your prayers, and you know, your generally how you go about your day. So I would say please try and avoid doing that, and that's something that inshallah I definitely will be trying to do myself. And in the evening, again, like I said, for iftar, I will open my my fast with the sunnah of 3 dates, which actually are really high in potassium. There are actually, you know, there's subhanAllah, a big wisdom behind that, because the actual dates actually are a special blend of carbohydrates, which actually help you hydrate yourself as well. So that's what I'll be doing to open the fast with, again replenishing my levels of water, and then having perhaps a protein high meal, something like fish, or you know, lean meats like chicken, something like that, but again with vegetables, and then really have a light meal then, and then like I said, have my Tarawih prayers, and then have my workout in the evening. Because there is a really small window of when you can actually eat, pray and sleep in, is really quite important, that you actually use this time to, you know, drink as much water as possible as well. Because my goals this month are actually to make sure that I can actually stay fit as well, so you know, keep my existing fitness regime in check, is not aesthetic, is actually a goal of mine to make sure that I, you know, remain at my optimum levels of fitness, because I do actually see this as a integral part of being fulfilling my obligations as a Muslim. So if you are looking to make some of these changes, you know, I'd be interested in to see how you went this month. But again, even if you're not looking to make big changes this month, I do think it's really important we don't use this month as a time to feast, which is quite easily done. You know, if you are gonna, you know, it's definitely a time not to actually even harm your bodies and abuse your bodies by having food which is, you know, is definitely not going to nourish you. So when I do the approach that I'm going to be having when I do eat this month, and is definitely food that is going to be a fuel for myself, you know, so it's going to be nourishing, and not using it as a way to actually just, you know, eat whatever I like, as a way of rewarding myself for actually fasting, which you know, does more harm than good in the long run, because it'll affect your ability to actually perform your prayers and go against the whole actual objective of the actual month. So I wish you all the best in your endeavors this month, and inshallah it will be your healthiest Ramadan as yet, and so making it easier for you to fulfill your spiritual goals. And I'll be back next month, and I'll fill you in how this month went for me. So in the meantime, stay blessed, and I'll see you next month. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.